Well, the flowers down the main drive are still the same, that some like these are not in flower, and then the next bed is just full of flower, and then there's more sort of full of flower. So it's just a matter of waiting for these to flower for a really good show. Obviously somebody's been throwing stuff in the lake. I don't know what it is, a barrier of some sort. Lots of different bits of wood. And we have the usual gang of Canada geese hanging about, all in force. You know, baby moor hen, being quite brave. All that stick done at him. Now we've got a gang of them. One there. One there. There's one in the water somewhere. There they have two halves. Over there it's as dull as dishwater. And coming around it's beautifully blue skies over that side. This old tree's really gone to town. It's not made a lot of height, but it's certainly made a lot of growth since they cut it down. Bit by Burma Island, the council in the wisdom have now decided to let it go to rack and ruin. This is sort of quite a common thing now with the councils. Everything they can get away with and say it's natural and we don't have to do anything. I did do a study when I was a head gardener, and if you leave this long enough it will start to become a forest, and you can see that trees are starting to come up. Just starting. It goes to soft weeds, then very often brambles, and eventually it will go back to a forest. We're getting major problems with graveyards where they're leaving it like this. We're doing other things on the channel, horrific graveyards exposed, so take a look at some of the videos, you'll be really shocked. On Burma Island, we thought there had been Forces Day last week, somebody might pay a bit of attention to this. But no, it's still covered in weeds. We shall not forget them. Well, in this case we have. Well, as a whole, once sort of spring's over, there's no colour on Burma Island. There's plenty of lavender, but there's no sort of summer real colour. Could do with, I mean, there's lots of empty space there where we could fill with something to shine through on the summer and give us a bit of colour. I mean, the lavender's going absolutely crazy, but all the rhododendrons, azaleas have all been and gone. I can see that the local graffiti artist has been out. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to say, but nevertheless. See, the old graffiti artist has been at it. It's the same tag, isn't it, as before. The old pigeon doesn't care. Someone's put food on the top and he's tucking in. It looks like a pea and something else, but I can't work out what it's supposed to be. Graffiti is really going to town. The same tag there, and on the other side we've got a different tag, so it's like it used to be the Alton Street Army at one time, didn't it? We see now that the tree that was down last week, they've now managed to chop up and make to a safe state. Bit of firewood, anybody wants any? We've got the grey legs here, one's having a good scratch. And somewhere over here is another one. He's also having a good scratch. We have a report on the park without a squirrel putting in an appearance. This has just run out of the tree, it's seen me. Thinks I've got some food. No, sod off then. I'm going. Now we'll rat out again. Name.
When I come last Sunday I had 16.
Little baby rabbit. A fantastic zoom here, but this is down Coronation Walk. Just about managing to get him. He's only a young one. Just trying to get a bit nearer. And good low clean. I don't know what's going on with this waterfall. If you look at the colour here, it absolutely stinks. I'd say possibly something's been spilt. Very sort of greasy, horrible smell. Oh God, it's really does stink. The flowers in the park are certainly coming into full bloom now. By the waterfall. Now last week we reported how it had gone silver and you were passing out if you stood here. We got onto I got onto the Environment Agency emergency number, 3/4 of an hour to get through. Well, they've not told us what's happened, but the pipe's gone, so there's absolutely zero water. This white, whatever it is, which could be poisonous, is still quite clear. So exactly what's going on, we don't really know whether it's just some kids sprayed it, but the fact the pipe's gone suggests that whatever it was is coming via the pump. The Canada geese are having a big meeting. All there under the shade. A couple more ends, one there and one at the back. Well, I can't see any babies at the moment. Look on the other side of the lake and there's like hundreds of bloody Canada geese. I don't know where they're all going, but the other side of the lake again, and somebody's been daft enough to stand still and getting swamped by the Canada geese. And there's more and more coming in. One thing we're never short of is Canada geese. Right, all the way along we had this problem last year that it looks as though somebody's just totally destroying this lavender. That's not natural. Some big feet. Why we'd want to do it? Well, it's all the way along. We've got the two swans off in the jollies. If I'm focusing over there, we've still got the grey legs. At least two of them. Usual load of squirrels about. Pigeon gonna go and try and nick his whatever it is he's after now. Now magpie coming, having a party. A bit of a strange gull here, I'm trying to work out what it is. We're just at the little pond that feeds the waterfall, and we wonder if that's why they've, I don't know whether you can see on the video, but there's like an oily, dirty, slimy thing. This feeds the waterfall, so whether they've shut it off because there's something in here. If we go over the other side, it's in a much better, and if you stand here very long, it really does stink. There's sort of lines in the water, so whether something got in here or what. It's almost like an oily, it really does sort of stink. Looking at this tree down Curry Walk, and to say the least, it doesn't look very healthy. A lot of dead branches on it. That's got some leaves, but they're not even very green. I don't know whether you can actually see this, but there's like a billion flies on Coronation Walk. Well, you can probably see them at that, but it's just not thousands, but billions of the damn things. All over, everywhere. Most of the flowers down the main drive are now in flower. So it's another wonderful show all the way down the drive. By Princess Diana, the Mombrecias are out, and they always are a really good show. Mombrecias used to be very sort of small plant, but now they seem to have gone into giants. So it's quite a good show all the way along here. All the Canada geese having the party, the same spot as last year, and oh god, they've stopped. So they're all coming to say hello. You don't stop when there's Canada geese. Everyone's, oh, this guy might have food. Quite a young one there as well. Because most of them have grown up and you can't tell the difference now, but there's one there, not grown yet. Corner from the Canada geese. Again we have the babies here, baby moor hens, 2 of them. And they're getting quite tame because they come sort of wandering up to me to see if we've got any food. I just love the feet on them, they're crazy. Some of the flowers at the bottom of the lake are doing quite well, but not quite as well as the weeds. Just wish they'd get rid of the bloody weeds. Potentillers will grow anywhere, but these others are just dying through lack of water. The problem with the Canada geese, that the mess they leave absolutely everywhere. And there's thousands of the damn things. And you don't know what you're treading in, and if you've got children, there's like hundreds of them. Definitely wants more cleaning up. I know somebody that's fell over and nearly hurt themselves. All the tags, and they have had a go at removing them. Pretty clear at the moment because there's one over here, wasn't there, and they've got rid of it. A miracle of miracles. After we complained about the danger of the waterfall, it's now actually flowing, and it's actually flowing quite good for a change. Mr. Squirrel over here somewhere, he's come to have a look. And it's absolutely essential, this weather, for the birds. We've also had a bit of a tidy up. Got rid of all the big weeds. You can see it's gushing quite well. They have said that it's got to be cleaned a lot more because there's not that oomph behind it to flush the stuff down the stream. We're getting all the algae and stuff. It's just building up. I think that's been part of the problem. I'm at the top, and most of the silver seems to have disappeared now. There's whether they've cleaned that up somehow, but it is a good flow on it at the moment. And quite where the contamination came from, we're not sure. It's the best I've seen since it's been done today. Ideal for the birds, and obviously the birds desperate for it this weather. Down the main drive, the flowers survived the heat wave we've had this week. They all seem to be in good condition all the way down the drive. No big deaths. Well, the trees, just looking at this, is sort of coming the last week, these cones. Trees sort of full of them. That's all within last week. No more hens are out in force, 2 of them standing there. Another one round here somewhere, where's he gone? There he is. Mr. Bigfoot. And there's another one missing down there. Another tree casualty up by Morton Road. Come from right the way up there, and there's 1 or 2 other branches a bit dodgy. The problem, there's no proper maintenance of trees. They have a mad half hour and they miss half of it because nobody on site can do it. You can see how things have affected Morton Road end. Most of this grass is green because there's a lot of trees. Now over the other side, most of it's burnt, dead, dying, not green, because there's no trees there the same to protect it. I'm stood still. Squirrel straight over. Has he got any food? No, I'm going then. Must be some food here somewhere. No more. Hey, we do have a wonderful selection of weeds. Big variety of weeds. Even got a butterfly. We've got purple ones, yellow ones, all the way along. Of course the council will argue it's for the wildlife, which means we don't have to do now. And to a degree it is true, but nevertheless. Old Robin waiting patiently for the old man. I've not seen him for a couple of weeks, so we hope he's alright. And so does the robin. Waiting here patiently for his breakfast. Looking at the mystery of this pool, whether they actually solve the waterfall. But if you stand here, on certain bits, depends which way the wind's blowing, it stinks to high heaven. So whether it's sewerage from the cafe or something else, but it really does stink. I've had a bit of a tidy up down Coronation Walk, but look at the colour of that. It's as though somebody's just painted it green. I'm assuming that the waterfall's not working because there's no movement here at all. It's just horrible yucky green. It's baths, and it doesn't seem that long since they were redone, but look at the state of this. You know, it's a fair old cap, that is. Of course you're onto a loser because there's that many trees and there'll be tree roots everywhere, but it's time to renew them soon.